How's it going, guys? Josh here from Slice Life Gaming. Welcome to part 5 of my Mario Let's Play. First I just want to say, Slice Life Gaming is now officially in HD, which is amazing. As you can see, the quality in this is really good. I managed to sort it out with my PVR. So all my videos now will be this quality and above, which is great. But that's all I'm going to talk about in terms of Mario, because you can see from the title of this video, today I'm going to talk about Ocarina of Time 3DS. So let's get straight into that. The first thing I'm going to talk about is some of the confirmed features and sort of like, you know, what's been confirmed that's already in the game for definite. The first thing I'm going to talk about is the 3D, obviously, like 3DS, so apparently the 3D feature just looks absolutely incredible on the 3DS. There's a bunch of stuff like coming out on the screen here. It's supposed to be more depth, like more subtle 3D as opposed to stuff that like blatantly comes out on the screen. So like I think the best way for me to describe it to you guys would be like the best way it described to me, and that is that the best example of the 3D so far is looking down the Deku tree at the beginning. Like apparently that pit just looks like endless. So you know, that's sort of like, I don't know if you know what I'm trying to get out there. The second feature, which is probably going to be, you know, you'd expect from a DS, is a touchscreen. I, for one, am very happy they've not decided to change the controls like fundamentally. Like I think the controls of Link are still centered around the arrows, like the directional buttons and the A, B, X, Y buttons. But the touchscreen has been incorporated for the inventory, which I think is a really good idea, because that was a bit of a pain, to be honest, like in the original, like moving around, especially putting the Mayan boots on. As if that water temple weren't just like a pain in the arse enough, you had to go and do that every 5 seconds. So that's really good. Another thing I want to say is like the improved graphics, like except from the 3D, like obviously the graphics are going to be a bit better anyway because it's on, you know, it's on a DS. And I was looking through some screenshots this morning on the website, and apparently Link's, well, the word they use is that Link looks ridiculously cute. I've been looking through some of the screenshots and it does look absolutely amazing. Like apparently when you get like a heart container, his little face lights up, and like obviously there were like no real facial expressions in the original, like the graphics were a bit, because they were so old. So that's going to be, I'm really looking forward to that. If you want to check that site out, I'll leave a link in the description. Get it, link? Oh no, dear, go back to bed. So the second thing I want to talk about is the rumoured features, like features that have not necessarily been confirmed yet, but have sort of like been around the internet and stuff. The first one that's been popping up, I think this is probably the most likely to be true, is that there's going to be like a master quest, like at the end of the game, like there was on the GameCube version. Again, I hope that's true. I think that's a really good idea. The more excuse I've got to play more Ocarina of Time, the better. And like, I think it's always a good challenge to do the master quest because it's a bit difficult. And the second rumour thing is like, I suppose it coincides with the master quest. There's going to be like more content in the game. Like, I don't know what it means by that. I just read it like somewhere that whether it means they're gonna. I don't think they're gonna change the game too much itself, but like maybe there'll be a few additions and like maybe a bit more content at the end. I don't know, something unlockable. I don't know, but that all sounds really good. So the last thing I want to talk about is my wishlist, like stuff that I'd like to see personally in the game. These things I'm not necessarily sure whether they will be in or they're not, like I've not really looked them up, but this is the sort of thing if I could make the game that I'd put in. The first thing for me, one of the most important things for me would be like orchestrated music. Like Nintendo still really haven't made a game, like if you look at Mario Galaxy 2, I think they went somewhere near to orchestrating all that music and it sounds absolutely unbelievable. I think it just gives the game, like it feels like, I don't know, when that music's playing, you just feel like you're in a different world, so I'd really like to see like orchestrated music. Like obviously there's going to be certain capabilities with a 3DS, you know, it's not a console, it's not a game like a home console anyway, so, but if you can try and make the music as, I don't know, as up to date as possible, like as good a quality as you can get, I think they should do that, because the music on Ocarina of Time is like the best music on any game ever, so I think we should try that. Another thing on my wish list would be some sort of online capability, I think. Maybe not necessarily in-game or anything. I wouldn't want to change that game too much because it's so good. But like, I don't know, I think Phantom Hourglass touched on it, like they tried to do a bit of an online video games and stuff. I just think they could do that on the Ocarina of Time, you know, like maybe when you complete the game or something, or whenever, just like some sort of online capability, like some mini games and stuff like they had on Mario Bros on the DS. They had like star running and stuff and coin battles and stuff. I don't know. Just don't necessarily have to be centered around Ocarina of Time at all. Just some sort of Nintendo Zelda mini game, I think. Yeah, I think that'd be a really good idea. And I suppose my last wish list would be, naturally, like any person who's ever played Ocarina of Time, would be to get rid of the owl. Because he is a pain. But I think that goes without saying, guys. So that's pretty much everything I want to talk about in terms of Ocarina of Time. I'll just tell you about some of the stuff that's coming up on my channel in the future. I'm glad to tell you that in the near future, like in the next few days, I'm going to be hopefully doing a dual commentary, a dual live commentary no less, with Nintendo Fan 876. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description. He's a really cool guy. We're hoping to do some like some Mario Kart or something. So look out for that, guys. That should be really good. Likewise, if you ever want to do a dual cam with me, let me know, because I'm always looking for people to do that with. Trying to think what else is there. Plenty more Mario coming up in HD. Whoa, well, near HD anyway, near as we can get. More Call of Duty coming up. I'm also working on a montage on Call of Duty, so that should be really good. Really enjoying that. That's about everything I have to tell you, guys. So I think I'll leave you to the rest of this part. Keep watching, it's a great part. I think there's a boss battle at the end as well. Please take a second to like the video. Go on, just do it, just now. It only takes a second, and it really means a lot, guys. It makes me know that you're enjoying the content. So once again, I'll say, oh there's the boss battle. I'll just touch on this before I go. If any of you guys are like struggling on this, or if you're not sure how to do it, there's three ways to go, like bottom, top, and middle, and you it sort of repeats itself. But if you go the right way, you'll hear like a ping sound, and if you get it wrong, it'll go like Family Fortune or something. So you have to just keep going until you get the right noise, and then it won't start again. I think so. The first time, I don't know if you should spoil it for you. I'll just let you watch to see the route. So I'll say thanks for watching, guys. Please leave a like I say, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment as well. I think I'll leave a question of the day actually. I think, what feature are you most looking forward to about Ocarina of Time 3DS? So I'll leave you with that, guys. Thanks a lot for watching, it really means a lot. And have a great day, guys.